Oh, oops. Oops. I'm starting a little earlier. I was supposed to come on at like 5:30, but here we are. So, hi. Um, this is basically going to be a walkthrough of the signs. I already took notes, kind of. I picked a song, at least one song for each of the signs, and then also put some cards. And yeah, don't make anything of it. Please use your understanding. This is not going to be 110% everybody, but if you're open to it, it might be helpful to you. Who knows? Um, so, yeah, if you want to take a deep breath, you can. You don't have to. We're gonna start with Leo because it's Leo season, and then we're gonna just go through. So, and also, if you enjoy this, if you appreciate this, you should definitely follow. You should definitely check out the link tree in the description because why the fuck no? You know. So starting with Leo's sign or Leo energy. The song that came through was "Mommy Issues" by Cloudy June. I don't know if you know who that is, but that's the song that came through. It's a very kinky song. Um, so you could be feeling really hot and heavy at this time, Leo, or maybe you're dealing with some mommy issues, either one, or both, who knows. Um, most of our kinks come from childhood anyway, but yeah, so that's for Leo. And when I pull some cards, what's going on for Leo at this time? What is Leo? We have the Princess of Gifts, Manifestation, the Magician. Ooh, okay. So, Leo, you could be manifesting right now. You can be trying to create some stuff, create some magic. You got the Magician. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Princess of Pentacles. For those joining, hello. I'm doing a walkthrough of the zodiacs. I'm gonna not respond to comments because focus. Gonna go through the signs. I just started, so yeah. There's a really strong energy of manifestation coming through, Leo. Um, this could be you. This could also be somebody else's energy, but yeah, there's a very strong energy of like the wheels turning and the wheels moving in your favor. Once again, the mommy issue song. Um, there's two ways to interpret that. Either once again, my mother wound, or like because it's a really kinky song. It's like I don't remember the melody or anything, but it's a really kinky song. So if you are doing the nasty, make sure you're doing it in alignment with what you want to create. You know, don't just be throwing it out here for anybody. Unless you want to, it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. But that's what comes through. What else comes through for Aries or not Aries? Leo. I'm gonna pull from the Believe in Your Magic deck. For those joining, I'm not pulling any personal cards. If you want me to do that, I'll leave space for that afterwards. But I'm only doing paid stuff for that. What's up for Leo? Leo signs. Leo signs at this time. What's going on? Oh shit. We have 38 villain. You can always rewrite the story. Yeah, I definitely see Leo taking back their power. We have make the change, looking in the mirror, reminding ourselves that I'm not a Leo, but reminding Leo's self that they're a bad bitch. Excuse my language. Um, you know. Also, the number 8, the number 7 can be really relevant. Doesn't have to be, but it can be really relevant for somebody. 7 keeps coming up. 34, 7. Um, so I realize this is kind of a new thing. I've never really done this on this page. But for those joining, hello. We're doing a walkthrough of all the signs. So if you would like me to pull you personal cards, you can wait till the end of this if you have patience. But you also have to pay for that. So, anyways, for Leo, once again, there's a really big energy of reclaiming, reclamation, taking back the narrative. Yeah, number 22. Take control of your own narrative, Leo. It's your life. Live it now. Sort of energy, you know? One second. I totally forgot that the AC was gonna turn on at some point, so I had to turn it off. But yeah, that's for Leo. Happy birthday! If it's your birthday, anytime in the next 30 days or whatever. Once again, the song that came through for them for Leo was "Mommy Issues" by Cloudy June. Very kinky song. Could also represent mother wounds, so that's a thing. Maybe do some journaling. Maybe do some deep breathing. I don't know. Deep breathing. Well, deep breathing. Not that that's the same thing, but journaling thing was more serious. But yeah, that's what I have for Aries. Next, we're gonna do. Oh my god, that's what I have for Leo. Next, we're gonna do Aries. I'm still kind of getting used to this, so bear with me. Okay, so for Aries, the song that came through was "You Let Me Down" by Alicia Cara. And then one of the first lines that came through was like "Fire in my past." Can't run free if I keep looking back. So Aries, Mercury retrograde just ended today slash yesterday slash tomorrow, and so you might be getting the brunt of that, getting the brunt of like flashbacks from the past, or like I don't know what this hand movement is, but like flashes from the past or whatever. Once again, the lyric that I wrote down was something about a fire in my past, and then can't run free if I keep looking back. So something about moving forward, looking ahead. Oh shit! Oh my god! King of Pentacles, power, the Death card. A lot of power coming through for you, Aries. King of Cups. Oh my gosh, who are you? Who am I talking to? So Aries, of course, by nature is the head honcho. It's the first sign. It is very individual esque. Um, and the energy that just came out was very jumbled, but it was very in charge and large. You could be somebody who has their own business. You could be a CEO or whatever, CFO, whatever. I don't know. And there's an energy of getting organized. Aries, for some of you, if that resonates, getting organized. The number three could be relevant. It doesn't have to be, but you could be seeing threes a lot. Pay attention. Pay attention. Sharpen your mind. You're already the first zodiac sign, and you represent the mind, the head. So, once again, we have the King of Cups, emotional control, King of Pentacles, power and control, and then the Death card, which also represents power and control. So, we also have Clover, number 21, which equals out to number three. Release your guilt. For some of you, Aries, I feel like you're really Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you are getting comfortable with like holding power, holding your own, holding authority. Tower card. This could be somebody else's energy. It could also be energy. Maybe you're going through a little bit of a rough time. But if you are, I do see you planning your way out of that. But yeah, there's this big energy of like figuring out how to like hold your own and like really do what needs to be done. I was gonna look at Aries. Let's go for Aries. We have Princess. You can be your own knight. Don't be afraid to sing. Your potential is endless. That could literally be singing or just using your voice, however that resonates. But it's a big energy of like putting yourself first, which is classic Aries energy. For those joining, hello, thank you so much for the gifties. We're not doing any personals until the end of this. If you want to wait till the end, that's fine. And you can also send in to the payment options down below. I don't know how it looks to you, but yeah, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Yeah, remember to practice self-love. Aries, you're really putting yourself first, it seems like. I don't know. I hate when the message for the zodiacs come through as like the stereotypes of the zodiac. You know what I mean? Like when you're doing fire signs and then it's like fire comes through, it's like really. Because literally the lyric that I wrote down was like fire in my past. Anyways, Aries, you're taking control. Don't feel guilty about it. Own that shit. You know. Excuse my language. But yeah, that's what I have for Aries. Next is Sagittarius. Then we're gonna take a tiny bit of an interlude because I'm not trying to burn out, even though I just did fire signs. Sagittarius, the song that came through for you guys was Love of My Life by Leanna Firestone. Once again, the fire energy. Love that. Hello, welcome, good evening. Oh shit. I mean, I also just take it as a synchronicity, but whatever. Love of My Life by Leanna Firestone. And once again, there was an energy of the past. Once again, Mercury retrograde is coming to an end today, so you could still be getting messages from the past, reminders from the past, whatever. So for Sagittarius, I'm gonna pull from the past life deck because I keep getting past messages. So for Sagittarius. Sagittarius at this time, what's going on with Sagittarius over here? Also, I guess I could have said apply this to any part of your chart that you might have replacements. Like I don't do sun sign astrology. I'm not a regressive. I believe in the depths of astrology. We have trees. You could be spending a lot of time in nature. You could also be doing that tree. We have biblical. A lot of paper coming through. For those joining, hello. I'm not answering any questions right now. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate the comments, but I'm gonna do my best to stay focused on the content. But yeah, if you'd like me to answer questions, if you'd like me to do whatever, you can wait till the end, and you can also send in your payments, and we can do that also. Sagittarius, love of my life. There could be a past lover that is coming to mind recently. If you see me looking over here, I took notes. There's notes. That's what I'm looking at. There's notes. But yeah, Sagittarius is like a past lover. Maybe your past lover was a tree. Maybe you're a tree. Can trees be Sagittarius? I don't know. But we have angels and transportation, also wisdom. So you could be moving, you could be going somewhere. The trees don't move though. So if you are a tree, I don't know how that's gonna work. But there's definitely an energy of releasing the past, forgiving the past, forgiveness. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled from this. This is a little bit too heavy. What's going on for Sagittarius at this time? What's this tree energy about? Why did the tree come out for Sagittarius? Prince of Wands, instigation. There's definitely a throat energy coming through. Like, I don't know if you're a singer or if you're a public speaker or something. There's definitely a really heavy throat energy coming through. Maybe you like do that. Which, no judgment. I think it's gross, but no judgment, no shame. Princess of Dis, manifestation, instigation, King of Wands, leadership. There's a lot of people here. I don't know who you'd be talking to. I don't know how many friends you've got, but there seems to be a lot of that going on. You could have a big friend group. You don't have to, but there's a lot of people in your energy. Sagittarius. I feel like you're transmuting, though. You're transmuting. That's a good thing. You should keep doing that. So for Sagittarius, when the Sagittarius need to opportunities, you got some money opportunities coming, collaborations, making those money moves. Sagittarius. Oh wait, did I say something about transportation? Sagittarius is known to be a traveler. I guess that makes sense. That's fine. I was going for a Sagittarius at this time. What do we need to know? Once again, Love of My Life was the song that was channeled, so there could be somebody that you're crushing on, somebody, maybe you're crushing on yourself, actually. Remember to practice self-love. Sagittarius. 4, 5, 6. One step at a time is a message that's coming through. 13 equals out to 4, 5, 24 is 6, 4, 5, 6. One step at a time. In regards to whatever you're trying to manifest for yourself, one step at a time. Also pay attention to the moon cycle, maybe, possibly, that resonates. We just passed a forced, what the heck is forced? First quarter moon. The 24th, I think, is the next. I could be wrong about that. I know the 28th or the 29th is also something. I think it's a new moon or full moon. Don't quote me. I wrote it down like 7,000 times, but I'm on the opposite end of Sagittarius. I'm a Gemini. My brain, sometimes I'm like, what? Short-term memory loss. I'm a goldfish. Anyways, Sagittarius. You got some love in the air, but also don't forget to love yourself, bro. Unless you want to forget, do whatever you want, but don't forget to love yourself. That's what I have for Sagittarius. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. We're gonna do a little bit of a interlude so I don't burn out. So if you're enjoying this, I appreciate you. You're awesome. If you're not, I don't know why you're still here. But yeah, after this, we're gonna get into the Earth signs. We're gonna do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in that order. So yeah. Once again, if anybody wants me to do any personal, if you want me to like answer any personal questions in this stream, there's information in the intro message. I don't know where I'm pointing. This isn't YouTube. YouTube, I would just point down there, but there's information somewhere on the screen. It should have been when you joined. If you want to get a personal, if you'd like me to do that. But that won't be until the end. To the end. You got Scorpio. What's that, Scorpio? No, that's Virgo. I don't know the symbols like that. I think that's Virgo. I think that's Virgo. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart. I love Virgo. Virgo is nice. Anyways, deep breath. Courtney and Kevin. I started early. That was my alarm to get ready for this because I was supposed to get on like 10 minutes from now. Anyways, what I was about to say, Courtney, jokingly, you should stay together just because you have alliteration, just because you both have a K in your name. That's the only reason why you should stay together. I don't know any other details, but because the K, it's cool, it's cute. Anyways, moving on, we're gonna do Taurus. So, once again, you can apply this to any part of your chart. I don't do sun sign astrology, so if you're interested in sun sign astrology, get out of here. What are you doing? You're not welcome. Looking for Taurus. The song that came through was "Dead" by Madison Beer. I need to have notes. And then also "One Drink Away" by Sherloid. So there's definitely a very irritated energy with Taurus. It seems like, obviously don't make anything fit, but what the energy I was tuned into was very annoyed. Like, you're dead to me. Stop talking to me, like sort of energy. And this could be somebody from your past. This could be somebody that you know now. I don't know. But Taurus, you're really done with the shenanigans, it seems like. Let's go over Taurus. What does Taurus need to do? We have Justice, the Hermit. Ooh. We sharing our truth or something. I don't know. Justice and the Hermit. Justice is about balance, karma, truth, honesty, all that stuff. It can also be about relationships, sure. But then we have, if I can speak, then we have the Hermit, which is about going within, going on the mountain, meditating like a monk to find clarity or whatever. And then 3 wands, vision. So Taurus, it seems like you're future facing right now. You're thinking about the future. You're planning towards the future, or waiting for the future. Maybe you've already built. Now you're just waiting for your ships to come in. But once again, there's a really big irritated energy. I would definitely stay away from whoever's irritating you like this because it's not helpful to your plans. Put up an invisible wall between whoever you and this other person. They're irritating me too. I don't even know who we're talking about, but they're annoying me. This could be somebody who broke your heart. This could be somebody who played with your emotions. And maybe they didn't do it on purpose. Maybe they're just stupid. Maybe they just lack emotional intelligence. I don't know. But definitely they played. They did not do well. They did not do right by you. But Taurus, it doesn't have to be a stain on you because you are moving on up, I've heard. Queen of Cups, you are tending to the things that you care about. You're building like Bob the Builder, And you ain't got time to worry about dead people. Not dead people, but you know what I mean. The song was "Dead" by Because in the song she says, "You're dead to me." Or no, is that what the song? No, that's not what she says. The song's she's saying, why do you say that? You say you can't breathe without me. Why do you say that? Because you're still breathing. So like, what do you mean? You said you're gonna die, but you're still alive. So you know. So I guess that's also a message. Somebody like not really sticking to their word. Somebody saying things that they don't actually follow through on. This could be you, Taurus. I don't know. It could also be somebody else. But somebody's not following through with their word, and that needs to not happen. Queen of Swords. Be impeccable with your word, or your tongue shall get cut off. Just kidding. That's not a rule. But yeah, Taurus. And the song "One Drink Away." I haven't heard that forever, but that's a song that came through. That is a very irritated song. She's like, I'm one drink away from telling you just how I feel. Like, don't piss me off. Like that's the energy of that song. Welcome to this joining. Hello, hello. If you're interested in the personal, check out the intro message. If you wanna, sorry, I trailed off because I was gonna say something really like rude. But yeah, that's what I have for Taurus. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense for my Taurus placements. So next, we have Virgo, the best signs. Just kidding. Virgo is the next signs. The best signs, once again. Let's do it for Virgo. Virgo. The song that came through for Virgo, oh shit, was Kiss My Uh-Oh by Little Mix, the acoustic version. So we have a stripped down, we have a vulnerable version. Yeah, that was the only song that I pulled for that. Ten of Wands, Burden, and the Sun. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Virgo, are you moving towards burnout? Are you overworking yourself? Are you doing a little bit too much? Once again, for those joining, this is not sun sign astrology, so I'm not just talking about the sun sign, whatever this applies to. Three of Cups is here. Virgo, you could be spending a little bit too much time and energy focused on the people around you. You could be doing a little bit too much for people who ain't doing nothing for you. Maybe stop doing that. Maybe pull it back. Focus on things that you want to see grow. Focus on your hobbies, you know? Whatever your hobbies are, I don't know. Fixing calculators, because Virgo is analytical and anyways. Yeah, there's a lot of fire coming through, Loki. The Norse god? I don't know. There's a lot of fire and then a little bit of water to like balance decisions, making balanced decisions, Virgo. In essence, if you're really in your pure Virgo energy, you don't have a problem with balance, but unfortunately, every sign manifests differently, and some Virgos are very messy, are very unbalanced. I don't know which one you are, I'm not judging, but similar to, I forgot what sign it was earlier, but similar to I said earlier for another sign, it might be a good idea to organize. I feel like I'm talking to myself when I say this, the Virgo in me. It might be a good idea to organize your space, your workspace, your home space, whatever. Organize. I organized a tiny bit before I started, so give me a little bit of grace. Hello, welcome to those joining. I'm not answering any personal questions. If you want to hang out, if you want to consume this, it's cool, but not doing any personals until the end, if you want to pay. Okay, so anyway, Virgo. I feel like it's 10 of Wands for some of you. Virgo is about you letting go of things that are not yours, letting go of issues that are not yours. The song, once again, was Kiss My Uh-Oh by Little Mix and Anne Marie. And it's basically like, kiss my butt. Like, I'm over this. I'm done. I'm done with you. You know? And I feel like the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands, you're moving into like, you know, more joyous waters. Waters? Not waters. More joyful territory, I guess. There could be a water sign. The King of Cups is here. I don't usually like reading like this, but like it could represent a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be talking to in the talking stage with some Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to resonate, but you know, somebody with a lot of emotional energy. I was going to say intelligence, but emotion. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of water, a lot of flow. This could also be you. You could be tapping into that aspect of yourself, learning to go with the flow. Because once again, Virgo stereotypes is very analytical, very matter of fact, very order. Let's do it right, get it tight. And you could be tuning into the more chill aspect of yourself. Um, you know, I remember for a long time I used to like correct people on typos, and I had to like stop myself from doing that because I didn't like having to deal with people getting annoyed by that. So I was like, let me just stop doing that. And that could be something you're doing. Maybe you're not being such a pompous butthole. Um, the tower is at the bottom of the deck. I don't know how that might resonate, but that could be your energy. That could be somebody else's energy. Somebody's going through a little bit of tower. Things are crumbling, crashing to the ground. But the fun fact, the fun part is that it's our own doing. Whoever's tower it is, so you can change it for the better. Well, you can't stop a tower; it's already happening. But you can make sure you get out in one piece and then rebuild for later. You know. So, what else for Virgo? What else can I say for Virgo? Any information for Virgo? We have lessons and blessings, learning. Like I said, wars and battles, angels, demons. There's no demons. Well, there are, but not in the deck. We have angels, trees, forgiveness. Virgo, also biblical. I don't know if you are a Christian. I doubt you are. I don't know. Persecution, inquisition. Virgo, choosing your battles. That's kind of what's coming through. Learning how to choose your battles. Pick and choose. Which one? That one? That one? None of them. Walk away. Choose your piece. Virgo, that's what I have for you. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. Next, we're going to do Capricorn. Next is Capricorn. And then we're going to do a little bit of an interlude. So once again, I don't burn myself out. So if you're enjoying this, once again, you should check out the link tree. Or don't do that if you don't want to. Do whatever you feel called to do. But I'm going to encourage you to check out the link tree that's in the bio. We're going to Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to hear? Capricorn. Candy corn. Capricorn, candy corn. Capricorn. The song that came through also when I picked up that note was Break My Heart, Myself, by BB Rexa and Travis Barker. So, ooh, okay. It's interesting energy. Capricorn. We have the High Priestess. We have, if I can speak, communication might be an issue. Mercury is just going direct soon, if not already. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, wealth, works. Capricorn. Stereotypically, Capricorn is an energy of money, wealth, status, you know? And these can be things that you're focused on right now. You know, building up your resources, building up your empire or something. Capricorn. Once again, Break My Heart Myself was the song that came through. And essentially that's a song about, what is that song about? I didn't really listen to the songs that came through in depth. I just kind of listened to a few seconds and I wrote them down. That's really what I did. They were all songs in my own playlist, so I mean, it's not like I haven't heard them before. But why do I feel called to look up the lyrics real quick? I'm sorry, I'm gonna look up the lyrics because I want to, because I can. Who's gonna stop me? Once again, thanks for hanging out. I don't know who else is here, but I hope this is helpful to somebody. I hope this is doing something. Hello, my name is Stevie. Actually, I'm lying. It's really BB. It's the meds. They make me really sleepy. Klonopin, my friend. She numbs the feeling. And then I have to click full lyrics. I'm just trying to get the gist of the message. Trying to stay even. There's a message of balance coming through. I feel like the energy of balance has been following me. I feel like, no, I don't need your help to make me sick, to make me ill. I don't need anybody else because I can break my heart myself. I don't need your help getting off this carousel. I don't need anybody else because I can break my heart myself. Today went really well. I didn't wake up in a panic spell. It was fine, even though I fell deeper and deeper into manic hell. So what is the song about? Self-sabotage, I guess. Or taking responsibility for your well-being. Hello, welcome to those joining. What's up, what's up? Taking responsibility for your own well-being. You know, sure, we can point fingers and be like, you're a bad person, you're evil, why'd you do that? But at the end of the day, Capricorn, if you want to live a fruitful life, take responsibility for your own life, for your own feelings. Once again, people can be stupid. I'm not saying that they can't be. People can be very vindictive and very cruel. That's not what I'm not saying not. But regardless, if you're choosing to be around somebody, then you know what I'm saying? Anyways, High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So you could have started a new job recently. You could be starting a new job or like some sort of work situation. With this Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn, Two of Pentacles, a lot of pentacles, a lot of earth, a lot of money. The Devil. Which one is better? The devil that you do know or the devil that you don't know? That's a question in psychology, I think. You know, would you rather have the devil that you're familiar with or a new devil? I don't know. It depends, right? But that's an energy. Capricorn is also represented by the devil, so that's something. And when I say that, translation, there could be some sort of unknown, some sort of newness that you're not sure about. And it's like you're kind of choosing between that, the unfamiliar, and then like something you already know but isn't really good for you. I mean, there's no right or wrong, I guess, at the end of the day, but like choose wisely. Maybe choose the new thing. And then if you don't like it, you could just self-destruct and start all over, right? The High Priestess comes through as a reminder to listen to your gosh darn intuition, Capricorn. Because why the heck not? It's there for a reason. Did you know that? Did you know your intuition is there for a reason? Did you know that? I'm sure you knew that. I'm sure you're very smart. I'm just being silly. Capricorn, don't mind me. Two of Cups comes through. This energy can also apply to relationships for you, Capricorn. Once again, the devil that you do know and the devil that you don't know. I don't know. Which one? How about you choose neither? How about you just sit down and like do some journaling or something, Capricorn? I don't know. You know, on the paper, on the surface, it looks really positive, but like the song that came through and some of the chaotic energy, this could also just be me. Maybe I'm just running off of empty. But once again, there's a big self-sabotage energy coming through with Capricorn, and like we all have our vices, we all have our issues, okay? Nobody's perfect, but like just make sure you're practicing balance, okay? Make sure you're coming back to what is important to you, okay? Like if you're gonna have an all-nighter, okay, sure, but like do something productive, do something good for your future. You know what I'm saying? Hope that resonates. Hope that helps for Capricorn. That's Capricorn. Next, we're gonna do an interlude, and then we're gonna do. I thought I was further along than I was. We're gonna do air signs next: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I don't know why I did it in that order, but that's how I wrote it. So once again, if you're enjoying this, you're awesome. I appreciate your presence. If you would like me to pull for you, if you'd like a personal, I don't know if you saw the intro message, but there's an intro message, and it says words about the personal reads. I think it's like $7 if you like a personal read. After I'm done with all this, because I want to get through this. I came on it early because I wanted to just get this over with. But yeah. Also, I don't know how well you can even hear that, because I couldn't hear it at all. Next once again, we're going to do Libra. And the song that was channeled for Libra was Already Over by Sabrina Carpenter. Just like I'm feeling already over this reading. Just kidding. Not really. I'm not kidding. I'm already over this. Welcome to those joining. Hello, beautiful person. What's up? If you'd like me to do personal, if you'd like me to pull and tune into your energy, you can check out the intro message. $7 for personal. After I'm done with all this, if you send the PayPal, then no. Okay, so Libra. Once again, the song that came through was Already Over by Sabrina Carpenter. So there could be a situation, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be friendship, where you kind of already have it in your head that it's already over. You did not miss Gemini. I'm going to do that next. You already have it in your head that it's already over. It's already past due. It's already expired. Maybe it's milk. It's like milk. It aged like milk. But whatever the situation is, it's expired. It's over. And you could be holding on. The other person could be holding on. Somebody's holding on. And you, my friend, Libra, have the advice to let go. Stop fighting. Stop resisting. What's going on for Libra? What does Libra need to hear? The Empress. Knowing your worth. Knowing who the heck you are. We have the Princess of Wands, exploration. And then the Empress. Also the Ten of Swords, back to the already over energy. You already know it's over. Listen to your heart. Oh, wait, the Arthur theme song is in my head now. Everybody that you meet, oh my gosh, has an original point of view. Something like that. Maybe that's necessary. Maybe that's a message perspective. Yeah, because I'm seeing somebody getting upset and needing to take a step back and like take a deep breath and be like, okay, it's not that serious. Yes, they were being a dickhead. Yes, it's annoying, but it's not that serious. Not to trivialize your emotions or whatever, but pick your battles. Similar to Virgo, I think it was. Choose your battles wisely. Libra. What's going on for Libra? What are we exploring? Feel sexual for some of you. 3 of Wands. Ew. Prince of Cups. 4 of Wands. We're exploring somebody's body, I guess, or somebody's exploring your body. I don't know. I have a Libra ascendant. I don't know. I hope this doesn't. I mean, it would be cool, I guess, but I'm not with it. I'm not with the shits. But somebody's with the shits, and it looks like it's gonna be some fun, I guess. I don't know. Just make sure you be smart about it. You know, if you're gonna make bad decisions, at least be smart about it. I'm gonna pull from the past life deck. So the music stopped. Please don't stop the music. But what's going for Libra? What energies? Karmic relationship. Yeah, once again, be careful. Because I feel like, I don't know if you tuned into the angels, but the angels came out. Karmic relationship. Yeah, whatever the situation is, whatever the spicy, nasty situation is, you can do whatever you want. Nobody's telling you what to do. But just be careful. Because you're not supposed to be doing this. You're in uncharted territory. You're not where you're supposed to be. So just be careful. Be smart. Okay? Wars and battles. Oh goodness. Spouse. Monk or nun. Asia. Yeah, whoever I'm talking to, not Sagittarius. Why do I say Sagittarius? You could be dealing with Sagittarius. Libra. Yeah. You could be somebody who's really in tune to your own spirituality. Okay? We have trust and faith, High Priestess. Okay? And you could be dealing with somebody who is, for the lack of a better phrasing, is not tuned into their spirituality. And they're doing all sorts of crazy stuff. They got all sorts of attachments. No judgment. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. But once again, for the third time, be careful. Whoever you're dealing with, Libra, please be careful. I know you want to take care of this person. I know you want to like help this person like a baby bird, but like they don't want your help. They're past the point of saving. Okay? Libra, what else? What else can I say? Once again, know your worth, Libra. Libra is Venus energy. And Venus, everybody knows Venus is the best sign, best energy. Just kidding. I have a Libra ascendant, so I'm biased. But Libra, know your worth and stand by it. Bad tax. All right. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. Next is Gemini. I invite you to. I have to stop myself sometimes because I get really, really sassy and really rude. So like, I was gonna say something really. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say there's like different options. I was like, I invite you to stop commenting in my section. I invite you to take an elevator down to the fiery pits of hell. Just kidding. I wish you the best. Okay, so next is Gemini. I have a Gemini sun. Nobody asked, but Houdini by Dua Lipa. Oh my god. Dula Peep. Illusions. Gemini. Yeah, this was never Gemini. The song that came through for Gemini, I actually picked two songs. Glimpse of Me by Olivia O'Brien, and then The Weekend by SZA. So I don't know if those resonate for you, but those are the songs that came through. So for Gemini, also I was supposed to be writing things down. Yeah, me too. Let's go for Gemini. Percentage for Gemini. We have lessons and blessings. We have karmic relationships. Two polar opposites. We have mother. We have Egypt. We have father. Ugh. Family wounds. Ugh, gross. The state of the union is in your hands. I don't know what that means. I don't know where that came from. The state of the union. I don't know. Somebody could be leaving their family behind with this Egypt energy, with the leaving our tribal energy. For those joining, hello, welcome, good evening, hope you're well. If you'd like me to pull you cards, if you'd like to do a personal, you can send in to the Venmo or the PayPal, and I will get you after this. I'm focused on getting the zodiacs out. Okay, that's what I do. Also, the song "Glimpse of Me." I forgot what the message of the song is. I've never really listened to that song, but I'm gonna look at that. You just blocked your daddy. I feel for you. It's a tough decision. I'm sure it was a good decision. Stand by it. Unless you change your mind, then don't stand by it. But sometimes it's the hardest thing to do, but it is also necessary. If you feel called to do that. I'm sorry, I've been looking at the lyrics just so I can have a refresher. Hello, welcome to the joining. Every time you close the door, others open, but I opened yours. Again and again. But it won't happen again. I was wide-eyed, so eager to please. And they didn't have to click on the rest of them. So this could be about a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but this is about a relationship that keeps going round and round. It's karmic. It's not healthy for you. I was wide-eyed, so eager to please, but I'm not the girl that I used to be. I'm someone you knew, but you never see. I'm the girl in your dreams, but you'll never know her now that she's older. You're a mistake she won't repeat. You'll never know her. She's wiser and bolder. You only saw a glimpse of me. That's the title, Glimpse of Me. Forcing your religion is crazy and screaming. Sorry, I shouldn't entertain the comments, but LOL. So yeah, basically this is somebody setting themselves free from a really not so great relationship. Once again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but you're setting yourself free, and that's good. That's something to be proud of. It might be hard. It might come with tears. It might come with confusion, but you got this. You're good. Not confusion. I should have said fear, but whatever. Because then we have phobias. Once again, I have notes. That's what I'm looking at. Also, The Weekend by SZA. I don't know what that song's about, but I'm pretty sure that's about sharing a man. I don't know. I feel like the consensus of those two songs is walking away from things that are not good for your mental health, not good for your happiness. As hard as it might be, you know. Excuse me. And also understanding that you are strong enough to do that thing, which is walking away. So believe in yourself, and the rest. Oh, that's TLC. Believe in yourself. The rest is up to me and you. Okay, next is Aquarius, and then we're gonna take a break. And then we have another SZA song for Aquarius, "Seek and Destroy" by SZA, and then also a Lizzo song, "To Be Loved." Am I ready? So we got destruction, we got chaos, and then also questioning, love, question mark. So for Aquarius, "Seek and Destroy." What is that about again? I looked it up the other day because I used it in a message. It's about burning everything down to the ground so you can start over. So you can, what is that phrase? What's that phrase? Let the bridges I burn guide my way, or something like that. So it's yeah, you burned the bridge, but you're in the right direction. You're in the right path. You're doing just fine. Let's go for Aquarius. I'm gonna pull from the tarot. Let's go Aquarius. Aquarius. I used to hate Aquarius. I used to think Aquarius was so boring. But then I realized, actually, before I realized this, I realized other things, but I also realized that I have a lot of Aquarius in my chart. I have an Aquarius Uranus and Jupiter, I think. I don't know. What's going on for Aquarius? We have the death and rebirth. I don't know what that is. Somebody's getting burned and like rising again like a phoenix, basically. Because the seek and destroy energy, like, you know what I mean? Sure, you got burned alive, but you also have the opportunity to rise again. Similar to Jesus, but not as phenomenal. We have the chariot and the death. So yeah, once again, we have tough decisions. We have moving forward, death and rebirth, major changes, big decisions. Eight of Cups. Yeah, we're leaving something behind. What are we leaving behind, Aquarius? Oh my God. Nine of Cups. I don't know what you're leaving behind, but you're leaving behind something, and you're about to get a whole lot of more something. Hopefully, it's worth it. Hopefully, it's a deal. I mean, it looks like it might be. I don't know. Looks like it'll be fertile. Ew. Somebody has their head in the gutter. Fertile and breedable. Or what is it? Breedable. Breedable and I can't think. I can speak. Fertile and breedable. That's the phrase. Or no, that's no. Fertile, breedable, and submissible. I don't know. Submissive. Anyways, somebody's fertile. Somebody's planting seeds. Somebody's harvesting. All that stuff. But part of that is walking away, letting go, releasing. Stop holding so tightly to control. You can't control how the plants grow. You could try, but that'd be a fruitless endeavor. Pun intended. I'm not a planter. I don't plant seeds or anything. But if you're planting seeds, you have to let go of the process. You have to let go of control. Welcome, hello. I'm not doing any personals until the end of this, so if you want me to do personals, send me $1 million with a or PayPal on a ratio. Aquarius. I feel like Aquarius has a newfound clarity. Ooh, okay. Specifically around something from your past for some of you. Like you could be realizing something about who you used to be or who you want to be. Oh my God, what song is that? What song is that? There's a song in my head. I don't know what song it is. There's a song in my head. Who's not? There's no more stopping something. Who I want to be. I don't know what song it is. I hear part of the melody in my head. I don't know what song it is. But yeah, Aquarius, you're doing the gosh darn thing. You should be proud of yourself. Appreciate the progress you made. Even though you burned a few cities in the process, that was part of the plan. You know? If you literally burn cities, I don't know, but metaphorically, you know? We have scribe or writer, male and female. You could be a writer. Be a penmanship. That's never mind. Semantics. You could be somebody who wields a pen, somebody who writes, somebody who, creates with the sword. And there's something about like turning your experiences into something, whether it's journaling, whether it's making a story, something like that, like transmuting, alchemizing, whatever, if you want to call it that. It's a little bit of a woo-woo phrase, but that's what it is. Turning one thing into another, turning your experiences into something else, So that's an energy for Aquarius. What else? And then also, once again, the song, one of the songs that came through, hello, welcome. One of the songs that came through was To Be Loved, Am I Ready? By Lizzo. I know everybody loves to hate on Lizzo recently, but it's a valuable song. It's basically a song about doing the work, putting in the work, but not seeing results, but still staying steadfast. Aquarius. Once again, I don't do sun sign astrology, so if you only understand some sign astrology, then this is probably not the place to be. But yeah, so Are you ready to be loved? I think you are. I don't know. But it's coming towards you whether or not you're ready. Whether you're ready or not, it's coming towards you. So you better get ready. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hope that helps. If that makes sense. Hope that is useful. We're going to do a little bit of an interlude once again so I don't burn myself out. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for tuning in. Whoever's here, whoever's coming and going. If you'd like a personal, you can wait till the end and I'll open the space for personals. They are only paid, so if you're expecting a free ride, I'm sorry. This convertible doesn't do any free rides. Not in this stream, at least. In another stream, yes. Well, it's not even free technically because you're sending gifts, but yeah. So. Next is Cancer. And the energy that came through for Cancer was very irritated, was very manic. We had Tantrum by Madeline, the human, I think is her name. I didn't write down the artist for this one. I got lazy. And then Life Sucks. Also don't remember the artist, but that was the energy. It was Tantrum and Life Sucks. So Cancer, you're being your stereotype. You're being what everybody thinks you are. A big baby who can't handle their own emotions. Or this could also be somebody else. Somebody else could be having a hard time dealing with some emotions that maybe you inspired. Maybe you got somebody falling over, head over heels, and they don't know how to handle it. I don't know. That's an energy to come through. Cancer, what's going on for Cancer today in this moment? As I'm tuning in, so for Cancer energy, Cancer signs. Communal living. Monk or nun, are you going to join the monastery? High Priestess. Cancer, what's going on? What is this? What is this energy? A vow of silence is what I heard. Somebody could be giving somebody the cold shoulder, turning their back. Adele, Cold Shoulder, that's a good song. Cancer, I don't know if you're a singer, but like, there's definitely, I feel the urge to sing. So maybe you're a singer, maybe you like to sing, maybe you need to speak up, maybe you need to use your fucking voice, Cancer. Stop letting everybody break your heart because you don't say what you're feeling, because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You're hurting your own feelings, Cancer, so stop it. Stop doing that. Just like anybody else, you deserve to be happy. Unless you don't agree. If you don't agree, whatever, but Cancer, speak up, say what's on your mind. Freak how they feel about it. Because they didn't give a fuck about you. You know? We have the Princess of Wands, exploration, the Ten of Pentacles, establishment. But I will say, say how you feel, yes. The Virgo in me is like, hold up. And you don't have to take this. You could also just blurt everything out, say whatever in the moment. But I would also suggest you take some time, maybe sit with it before saying it if you think it might be unnecessary. If you have second thoughts, have some third thoughts and some fourth thoughts before you say it. And if you still feel like you want to say it. You know? That's for Cancer. Welcome to this journey. Hello. I'm almost done. We're almost done with the zodiacs, guys. We're almost done. I'm just as irritated. I'm kidding. I don't know. I hope nobody's irritated with this. I put a lot of work into this. But I didn't realize, I kind of figured this was going to take a lot of energy, but I didn't think I was going to feel this manic. Cancer. What's over Cancer? You could be moving towards financial stability, but part of that is making wise decisions, not being so quick to react. Once again, the energy that came through in the songs were very like irritated, very angsty. That's the word, angsty, like teen angst energy. Oh my, we have Mother Egypt and Father Cancer. Cancer is technically mother energy. Oh my God, are you what is it? Are you a man? Because I'm a bitch. Don't even try to give me shit. I earned the right to be like this. That's a Joyride by Kesha. Maybe somebody's taking a joyride, but also there's an energy of like stepping away from like a mother figure or something like that. It's really heavy energy. Um, we're almost done. I'm sorry, I did the interlude so I wouldn't get burnt out, but I'm still getting burnt out. But there's a cycle ending, Cancer. You're done playing the games. You're done going around in circles and circles and circles and vomiting all over yourself. You're done. You're done doing that. You should be proud of your progress, Cancer. The world. In this deck, this is the universe, but still, the world. The end of a chapter, the end of an era. And it might suck a little bit. It might be a little bit lonely. It might be. But it doesn't have to be. Get unhinged. Get on Tinder. I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm actually not suggesting that. I'm just being silly. But yeah, Cancer. Keep your head up. Keep your spirits high. Okay? Everything is temporary. You're going to be fine. All right. Who we doing? The gingerbread man. Next, we're doing Scorpio and then Pisces, and then I'm gonna quit life. I'm gonna exit out of here. Just kidding. After that, I'm gonna leave the floor open for anybody who wants to pay for a reading or whatever. But yeah, I've done all the signs. I'm tired. If you can't tell, can you tell? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know what your perception is, but it doesn't matter. Scorpio. The song that came through was "It's Not You, It's Me" by B. Miller. I love that song on a personal level, but that's one of the songs that came through. No, that was only one song. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. I'm the only one I need. Scorpio, you're realizing you don't need to know whoever this person is. You don't need them because you're good on your own. You're better on your own, actually. Frick this dude, frick this girl, whoever we're talking about. With love, with compassion, but frick them. We have vows. Maybe you made a promise to yourself. Maybe somebody made a promise to you. Very spiritual energy coming through. Monk or nun. Are you a monk? Probably not. Are you a nun? Once again, probably not. Forgiveness came through also before I shuffled. Hello, welcome. We're doing Scorpio right now. Let's go for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to hear? Are you a Scorpio? Scorpio. Scorpio Aurea. We have the Six of Wands, success. Eight of Pentacles, dedication. Perseverance. I'm sorry, the Two of Cups came out. This could be about you connecting back with yourself and rebalancing yourself, but also it's possible somebody in the crowd is like dedicated to dysfunction. I'm not judging, but that is an energy that I'm picking up on. This could also be a friend of yours, Scorpio. Maybe somebody close to you is just dedicated to stupidity, and you feel bad for them. You're like, girl, what's wrong with you? This is clearly not good for you. What are you doing? But they like it, or at least they don't hate it enough to get off the ride. Authority figures comes through. This could also be an authority figure that we're talking about. Maybe somebody that you're supposed to look up to. But quite honestly, I don't think you look up to this person. So for Scorpio, what's the energy? Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to hear? We have expectations. Oh, frick, I forgot that. I was supposed to. Oh, wait, was it for the other? No, that's for tomorrow. Never mind. We have the number 3 coming through. Number three coming through more than once. Expectations. There was something I wrote down on another piece of paper where it was like, what do you need to release? And immediately I wrote down expectations. That's what I was thinking of. What do you need to release? Your expectations. Also, be here now, Ram Dass. And know that if you can get to a place where nobody can irritate you, you have mastered one aspect of life. So remember to come back to yourself. Remember to breathe, Scorpio. When people get stupid, when people get annoying, and sure, you'll likely have your slip ups. Sure, you'll have your moments, and that's okay. We're all human. We all slip up. But Don't let them get to you, okay? Scorpio, you're better than that. You're magical. You're transformative. These are the essences of Scorpio. Magic, transformation, genitals is also Scorpio. Hello, welcome to this joining. If in this stream, if you're interested in a personal, you can pay for a thingy after I'm done with this. But yeah, I don't have the energy to do that. I'm sorry. But yeah, Scorpio. Also, oh my god, I'm thinking of that Paramore song. What is that? Oh my god, I run on spite and what's that song? There's a song by Paramore. I'm off caffeine on doctor's orders, but thankfully I run on spite and sweet. Some I don't know, but the energy of spite. Because Scorpio is stereotypically about spite and anger and passion and fire. And I'm not saying if you're a Scorpio that those are your traits, but that's the essence of Scorpio: fire, Mars energy. And for some of you, that is an energy like that's coming through. And not expecting anybody to accept you as you are. You accept you as you are, Scorpio. Frick everybody else. Their opinions don't matter. You just triggered a song, Saturn by SZA. There were two SZA songs I played that was in this. I was just listening to that song in my head. Okay. So once again, Scorpio, you're working very hard. Be proud of yourself. Keep going. Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the stupid people, okay? They're stupid. You're not, okay? Just kidding. We're all stupid a little bit. Everybody has the capacity to be stupid. But Scorpio, in this moment, in these cards, you're doing wonderful. You should be really proud of yourself, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for Scorpio. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that resonates. If it does, you should send me $1 million. Finally, we have Pisces, the nasty sign. I hate Pisces. Just kidding. I love Pisces. I also hate them at the same time. Love-hate relationship. So the song that came through for Pisces was "Shut Up" by Ariana Grande. Also, "Competition" by Lily Is That You. So very strong competition energy, very strong hater energy coming through for Pisces. Also, using your words intentionally. That's kind of the gist of the song. Like, you know, you're so worried about mine. How about you go get your own, okay? Like, you're not going to do anything for yourself, worried about what I'm doing, you know? Like, this could be an energy that you're experiencing, or it could be you. Maybe you're one of the haters. I don't know. I'm not judging. What's going on for Pisces? What's the energy for Pisces right now? Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. What's going on? Pisces. Tower. Unplug and relax. The number 3 comes out. That can be relevant. Number 9. Witch. Justice is coming. There's definitely a big energy of balance. Pisces is one of those signs that does talk about balance. If you look at like the imagery of the zodiac. Oh, the music stopped. Brianna said don't stop the music, but they stopped the music. Unplug and relax for a spell. So somebody, some Pisces here needs to relax, take a chill pill, and allow karma to do its job. If you're one of those people who is asking when karma is going to do its job, I swear to God, take a chill pill, relax. It is going to come on its own time. You tracking it is actually creating your own karma. And that's just opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but like that's what I've observed. Like waiting for somebody to get their just desserts is going to get you the same thing. So let it go, let it flow. Forgiveness is the key. If you forgot the question though, I don't know, because the answer key. Okay. It's gonna refer. The music is glitching. Did I do Scorpio? I did Scorpio. Actually, I just did Scorpio. I'm sorry. Health keeps coming out for Pisces. So for some of you, maybe you work in healthcare, or maybe you need to really tend to your health at this time. Drink your vegetables and eat your water. I swear to God. I actually just got some frozen vegetables. When will I eat them? I don't know. I've been obsessed with like buffalo mac and cheese, but that's neither here nor there because I'm drinking lots of water, living by example. Anyways, some of you Pisces are interesting. You know that. Once again, like the song suggests, weave together the crown you deserve. Shut up. You worried about mine. You worried about what the next person has. Worry about what you got and how you gonna get what you want. You know what I mean? Because you can have what you want. But you gotta let go of that baggage. Let go of worrying about what other people are doing. Because that's none of your business. Ships. Let those ships pass. And you get on the ship and you go somewhere else where you can build your empire. You know? If that resonates. If it doesn't resonate, whatever, but that's what comes through. There is a thing of travel for somebody going somewhere. Maybe you're taking a walk. Maybe you're walking your dog. Maybe you're getting on a plane. I don't know. But there's definitely travel happening for somebody who is a Pisces. Protection is also a thing. Make sure you're protecting your energy. I swear to God. Don't get paranoid about it, but just protect your energy because people are crazy. Energies be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what else is going on with the Pisces? I'm gonna pull from the tarot and then I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna put Pisces. Pisces. Ooh, we have Judgment and Six of Cups, Innocence, the Star. Queen of Swords. What is this? More movement energy. What is Judgment about? Oh my God. Destruction. That would be karma. Justice. Once again, I don't like encouraging the waiting for somebody's karma, but like that is an energy that's coming through. Somebody's getting their karma. Somebody's getting exactly what they deserve. And you may or may not feel bad for them. I don't know. You might not be one of those Pisces that has a big heart. I don't know. Who knows? But somebody's getting what they dished out, and it's unfortunate, I guess. Whatever. Ace of Pentacles, though, you're getting a new opportunity. You're gonna get a offer, some sort of offer, maybe a handshake, maybe a job offer. I don't know, but there's some sort of offer. What's this Ace of Pentacles about for Pisces? Ooh, Four of Pentacles, stability. Ten of Pentacles, you're gonna be rich. I don't know if that's true, but you do have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, stability and wealth. So if you're on that path, stay focused. Once again, protect your energy. Don't let the weirdos get to you. You know? And then it came out again. You're gonna be 7,000 times rich. Hopefully you can handle it. Hopefully you don't lose your mind. Don't turn to the dark side. Remember balance. That's what I have for Pisces. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. Much love to you. Ooh. That was fun and exhausting. I did all 12 songs. I don't know if I'm ever going to do it again. Next time I'm doing elementals. Oh my God. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know who all is here, but I appreciate your presence. I genuinely hope that was helpful. I hope that somebody got something out of that. If you would like me to read your cards, and on PayPal or in the intro message. If not, I'm going to disappear and hide away for 7 years. Just kidding. If you haven't checked out the Patreon and everything in the link tree in the bio, you should, because I asked you to nicely. And I'm exhausted. I need water. That's what I need. Some water. Why did I not sip any during this whole thing? I did not think to drink anything. This was sitting right next to me the whole time. That felt good. I needed that. I needed that water. Water is good. I also have what looks like pea, but it's not pea, it's apple juice. So Once again, I'm gonna give it a few minutes. If nobody wants to, send to the Venmo and PayPal for a personal, then I'm gonna get off. And I'm gonna come on later. And we'll do not paid readings, but for this particular stream, because I did all of it, I'm not pulling any cards for anything less than a deposit to PayPal and Venmo. So I hope you can understand. If you don't understand, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. I'm supposed to be getting on YouTube in like an hour and doing the same thing, but elementals this time because I wasn't about to do 12 whole signs back to back. I'm not freaking crazy. So if you want to catch me on YouTube, I'll be on YouTube. I'm gonna do elementals. I already did notes for it and everything. If I don't do it tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. It's already set in motion. Yeah, I should have just did elementals. I don't know why I thought to do all 12 signs. I'm freaking crazy, bro. What the heck is wrong with me? I should have did that. If I was gonna do that, I should have did that on YouTube, if anything, because the energy be too hype over here, dude. Oh my god, it's too hype. Pump up the party, you know. I'm gonna play some. Actually, no, I'm just gonna keep it like this. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your presence, whoever is here, whoever contributed to the live stream. If you'd like personals, once again, I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer, and you can send in $5 Venmo. I got you. If not, sayonara. Oh shit! I put the paper away prematurely. I wasn't done with this. My brain is fried. I'm never ever doing 12 zodiacs. I could do it again, but oh my god, it's such a fucking rush. I feel like I'm high. Oh god. Okay. 616. Nice number. I'm gonna get off here. If there's anybody here, I hope you know that Jesus loves you. Whatever you're going through is temporary, so try to keep your motherfucking head up. Keep your spirits high. Okay, believe in a brighter tomorrow. Okay, I love you, buddy.